So I hope this is recording. Glad to see you, or not to see you, but to be with you in some way, at least in spirit, I guess. I hope you are doing okay, that you are fine and safe. And this short video is about your next assignment, short paper on Peter Singer and animal welfare and humans and animals. But before getting into it, I need to remind you that I have made some changes to the number of assignments you are to do. Initially, according to the syllabus, the new syllabus has been updated on Canvas, of course, but in the initial syllabus, you are supposed to do 5 short papers out of 6 topics. And the idea was that you will do those papers in sort of order, with the possibility, the option of doing a 6th one if you want to replace one of your lowest grades. We are going to change to 4 short papers. You still have the possibility of doing another paper to replace your lowest grade if you wish to do so. So you have done a paper on Descartes, you have done one on Durkheim. Sorry, I kind of forgot. You've done one on Plato, that's 3, so you need 1 more. So you have 3 options. You can do the one on animals, human and animals, and decide to drop the 2 others. Or you can not do the one on animals, but then you must do one of the 2 others. The 2 others are going to be one that discusses the question of the meaning of life and freedom, and one that discusses the feminist interpretation of theories of human nature. So long as you do 4, a minimum of 4, we are fine. You can do 5, in which case the 5th one, the extra one, if you want, will replace your lowest grade. I hope this is clear. So let's look a little bit at the topic on animals. Now, the one that I have just posted actually in assignments. This is a debate between Peter Singer, that you now at this point you should understand his views, and a judge named Richard Posner, a very famous judge. There was an email, not an email, actually a letter exchange. Those were in the 70s. People wrote letters at the time, between Posner and Peter Singer. And the topic for you is, so it's a short paper, it's about 600 words, about a page and a half, something like this, is a debate in which Posner responds to Peter Singer with an objection. And your task is to decide whether this objection is a good objection, or whether on behalf of Peter Singer you could respond to this objection. So let's make sure that we understand what Posner is all about. Let me break down his argument. Again, go on assignment and you will be able to read the text. His starting point is to say, okay, I do not agree with you. I do not agree that on 2 points. I do not agree, 1, that we have a duty to other animals, non-human animals, on the ground that they, like us, belong to a community of beings capable of experiencing pain and suffering. That's point number 1. Point number 2, I do not agree that it is a prejudice akin to racism or sexism to treat, right, to disrespect members of other species. Right, or to discriminate on behalf of the member of our own species. Okay, so that's his thesis. How is he going to support it? Well, so once again, when you read the philosophical text, you have to identify the conclusion and the premises. The support for this is the following. We human beings, as a matter of fact, and by the way, also other creatures, have a natural preference and predilection for a member of our own species. Right? Start at the basic level. We tend to care more for our own family than for the family next door. we tend to care more for our community than for another community. The largest one, we tend to care more for our nation than for other nations. We'll add one more step now, and you get the point. We have a natural tendency to care more about the welfare of human beings than about the welfare of animals. So that's his argument, right? I want to point out a couple of things. Posner does not reject everything that Peter Singer says. That's the point on which he disagrees. But one, Posner, the judge, has no problem admitting that we also are animals. No contest on this. Two, Posner agrees that gratuitously inflicting pain on an animal is morally wrong. No problem on this either. That's not what he's saying. Three, he is in favor of reducing pain and suffering for the animals that we use for our own purpose. For instance, for the production of food, as a simple example. We should do everything we can to make it as painless as possible, as comfortable as possible for the animal. So, as you can see, he grants some points to Singer, but he disagrees with others. Now, the task of your paper is the following. Do you agree with Posner? In which case, support your position with your own ideas, add further arguments. Do you agree with Singer? In which case, the question is, okay, on behalf of Singer, how could you respond to Judge Posner? To help you with this paper topic, I have posted on Canvas in a module on animals and humans the link to the debate between the two authors. It's an exchange of letters, right? And you will find it's the second and the third letter, right? And the third one is Singer responding to Posner with his response, rebuttal of Posner argument. All right, I hope this helps. If you have any further question on this, contact me. You can use chat during the office hours, or you can just send me an email, flash me an email. I will respond to you as soon as possible. I wish you well.